everyone, welcome to our part 1 pros and cons video on part-time van life.
We're excited to share this video with you because back at the beginning of December, when we got our van, we noticed things that we love about it, but also things that can use a little fixing.
Check out these next few clips on 3 pros and 3 cons on generic van life in no specific order.
Stay tuned.
Pro number 1, which we feel is the most obvious one, is simply having your home with you wherever you go.
It doesn't matter if you're sharing a Route 80 rest area with truckers, at a Walmart parking lot, or if you're in the most beautiful campground on planet Earth. You'll always have everything you need at all times, especially if you're lucky enough to have a toilet. You know what they say. We know it's cliche, but home is where you park it.
Con number 1 is finding a level camping spot. You don't think that would be a big deal, but sleeping on unlevel terrain, not a good night's sleep.
Sleeping even a little lopsided makes for an uncomfortable night filled with tossing and turning. A great remedy we found are these leveling blocks that'll get your van to 0 degrees in no time. Pro number 2 is being able to have the luxury to travel with your pet wherever you go.
Having the ability to travel with your pet is an absolute game changer and makes the world of a difference. Taking your fur baby with you on your travel saves money on sitters and gives you the luxury to do outdoor activities while they're protected by the elements.
Ziggy boy, you want your food?
Especially if they're a senior dog like our Ziggy boy.
Con number 2 is definitely overnight parking. Most van lifers can agree that finding overnight parking is not as easy as one might think.
Overnight parking is challenging and the season makes a difference. In the summertime, there are plenty of pull-offs on mountain passes that allow for it. However, in the wintertime, they're filled with snow or closed altogether. A worst nightmare for van lifers is getting that middle-of-the-night knock on the door. So be sure to keep your eye out for those signs. Pro number 3 is the amount of storage these vans have to offer. If you have a lot of hobbies and activities, the garage will give you the space that you need.
Depending on your van layout, you probably have a decently sized garage that has a lot of square footage. In our case, we were able to easily fit a jumbo dog bed and all of our gear with room to spare. We haven't done it yet, but there's always extra room on top for a cargo box for some extra storage. Oh yeah. Con number 3 is the amount of actual physical living space in the van. Most vans have different layouts, but all of them call for pretty tight living quarters.
Shuffling around in close proximity is an easy way to spark up an unneeded argument. We have found that allotting time for each person to move freely around the living area makes for one happy couple. This is especially important for cooking meals and nighttime routines.
Well, there you have it, folks. Van life's not all it's cooped up to be. I suppose you'll always have your pros and your cons. It's just up to you to find your silver lining.
Yeah, it's not all fun and games, but trust me when I say, we wouldn't change it for the world. Stay tuned for part 2, whenever the fuck we want to film it. Hey everyone, welcome to our part 1. I need a minute.
You doing okay? You need like a chocolate break or something? Get you some peanut butter or anything like that?
No.
Con number 2 is definitely going to have to be the overnight parking situation.
Hey!
It's a lot more challenging than you think, and you didn't... You gotta scream.